Hello, my name is Pippin, and welcome to my Photo Voice project. My research question is, how has gun violence shaped our perspectives on school and student safety? My PAR group consisted of myself, mother, father, friend, and aunt. My parents were always concerned regarding the safety of our schools, especially being that I'm their only child. My friend is a PE teacher at Roosevelt Elementary and Edgewood ISD, and my aunt is a counselor at Wagner High School. And whenever we decided to come up with some sort of research topic, I definitely want to mention that the Uvalde incident had a heavy influence. It's a hot topic right now, and this is definitely something that we need to go over. Our data collection process revolved mainly around the north side of San Antonio, and everybody used iPhones to take these pictures as part of this project. And during the data analysis process, I decided to go with a coding analysis strategy, and I assigned everybody 8 photos, and then from there we met up at my house, and then we used screen mirroring to kind of go through them on the TV. And once we reviewed all of them, we kind of found out what they had in common, and we were able to buckle down with 16 total photos out of the 40 that revolved around 2 main themes regarding our research question. So our first one, theme number 1, campus safety. Gun violence has shaped our perspectives on school safety because we now fear the possibility of a school shooter appearing on any given day. Based on photos, we see that there's evidence of school unsafety both inside and outside of the classroom. We need to come up with better safety protocol to keep our students safe and give our parents the peace of mind knowing their children are going to make it home safely each and every day. So these photos up top mainly have to do with what we can see from the inside of our schools, whereas the next slide is going to be regarding the outside of our schools. So for instance, on the top left photo, you can see our playground. This is just a view from our own classroom. I can see apartments, I can see windows, I could honestly see inside someone's house, which is insane. We have a picture of our lockdown process as well as the front door to a classroom where you can easily see the students. And there's also a magnetic lock, which are most of the time on the doors, with easy access in and out of classrooms. The part 2 of our campus safety, our first theme, has to do with the outside of our schools and how we need to regulate a better security system to precaution who we allow into our schools and how we keep random civilians outside of our schools. So for instance, I'm pretty sure most of the schools within Northeast ISD, apologies, have to do with the ring or the doorbell process where you get scanned, you have to ring it, then they make sure that you're okay, they check your badge, they find your purpose for being at that school before they let you in at all. But I do have concerns. This is at James Madison, my aunt sent this, and where she found these gates, which those do not really look that high. And nowadays, people can get over that with these. And I would definitely think that we need to come up with some sort of better security system, just where no one's going to get in, no one has a chance to even attack or hurt any of our students. So for our theme number 2 is we decided to go with the student exposure to gun violence outside of school. So this is kind of our student safety outside whenever they're not with us, just trying to avoid any type of guns at all and protect them from that. So based on these photos, we can see that there's evidence of student exposure to gun violence outside of school. We need to limit our students' exposure to gun violence at home, especially if they're underage. Kids are too exposed to gun violence via technology such as video games, TikTok, etc. So for instance, all of these video games on these pictures are mature, rated for 17 and older, but I have students almost every day tell me how they're playing Grand Theft Auto, how they're playing Call of Duty, and on the cover of these, there's a gun in every single one. And then for instance, on the photo, the screenshot of the TikTok, it says point of view, how to permanently get kicked out of a gun range. This to me is insane because so many kids nowadays are influenced by TikTok. They will spend hours watching it, and there's things like this out there where they can access that and see that and be exposed to it, and Lord knows like if they're going to think it's okay, they're going to think it's funny, and that influences them heavily. Part 2 of that is kind of what we see inside of our homes and the accessibility of guns. So I think we need to create better gun control laws and try to change House Bill 1927, which authorizes constitutional carry without a license to carry. Civilians should not have access to weapons of war. For instance, the top left photo is one that my father took, the guns that we have here at our own house, which to me is insane because personally I feel uncomfortable knowing that there is a shotgun, assault rifles, pistols only 30 feet away from my room. I mean, I know that it's within my own house, but still, I mean, just knowing that there are kids out there who could be in the same scenario, who are underage, who know the code to get into the gun safe, or even the photo on the top left where it says all individuals under the age of 16 must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. So that means anybody under 16 can not be in there without an adult, but anybody over can be in there perfectly fine, which is insane to me. So for my reflection on this project, I loved taking pictures. I love capturing the issues themselves in photos and bringing them together, especially with my group of people that I care about so much, and just collectively finding this idea, finding the answers to the solution. It was challenging to kind of get this done before a certain date, but that's only because I had a vacation planned out. But other than that, honestly, this project was smooth sailing. And I 100% think I could use this project in my school simply because like I said in the beginning, it's such a hot topic right now. I know I'd have the support of my PTA. I know I'd have the support of my principal. And this is definitely something that we can implement not only to my school, but other schools as well. I thank you. I hope you all have a great rest of y'all's day, and I hope you enjoy the project.